It was 2008. Miguel Cotto, undefeated at 32-0, was set to fight Antonio Margarito with a fierce record of 36-5 in a bout that would change their lives forever. This fight didn't just bruise bodies, it altered the trajectory of boxing. Cotto would lose 30% of his vision, his father shortly after the fight, and nearly his will to fight. This is the story of one of the most controversial and heart-wrenching fights in boxing history, how Antonio Margarito almost killed his opponents through cheating and what happened to him after he got caught. The hype was palpable. Two of the best welterweights, representing the fierce Mexico versus Puerto Rico rivalry, were about to go head-to-head. Fans knew this wasn't just another fight, it was a clash of titans. Cotto, the pride of Puerto Rico, known for his precise punches and relentless spirit, was up against Margarito, the iron-chinned Mexican with a relentless forward style. The stakes were sky-high. As the opening bell rang, Cotto started strong, displaying his skill with quick combinations that snapped Margarito's head back. The crowd roared with every punch. Margarito absorbed the blows, steadily advancing like an unstoppable force. His strategy was clear: wear Cotto down. Around the 5th or 6th round, something changed. Margarito's punches began to take a visible toll on Cotto. Each blow seemed to leave a mark on Cotto's face. Margarito's relentless assault, particularly with his uppercuts and hooks, left Cotto bleeding and battered. The Puerto Rican hero was struggling to stay on his feet. The once dominant Cotto, known for his sharp left hooks and body shots, was now backing into the ropes, trying to fend off the relentless onslaught. By the 11th round, Cotto was exhausted, taking a knee twice.
Cotto in defensive position. Blood all over the gloves. There goes Cotto.
His corner threw in the towel, unable to watch their fighter endure more punishment. Cotto left the ring a broken man, his undefeated record shattered, and his spirit visibly crushed. Everyone noticed there were some magical powers in Margarito's hand because of the damage that they were delivering, but no one really knew exactly what was the reason. But what Margarito did to Cotto, karma was just waiting for him.
Margarito attempted to enter the ring with illegal hand wraps against Shane Mosley in Los Angeles. Based on all that, do you believe that Antonio Margarito used illegal hand wraps against you?
100%.
Just 6 months later, he was set to fight Shane Mosley. Margarito was caught with illegal hand wraps containing plaster of Paris. Mosley's trainer, Nazim Richardson, noticed something off about Margarito's hand wraps and demanded they be re-examined.
There was such a distraction about the tape on the wrist. So I checked the pad, and when I checked the pad, it felt hard. So then the commissioner felt it, he said, that feels pretty hard. The commissioner flipped it open, and a block fell out of it.
When the wraps were cut open, they were awfully hard, like they were loaded with cement or something. The discovery was shocking. Margarito had essentially been using loaded gloves in his fights. The California State Athletic Commission tested the wraps and found traces of sulfur and calcium, ingredients used in plaster of Paris. This revelation was a bombshell. Margarito and his trainer were suspended for a year. Everyone was pissed and thought it was just a slap on the hand for an action that could have ended careers and even the lives of many boxers. The once celebrated fighter was now under intense scrutiny. Margarito claimed he was unaware of the illegal wraps, placing the blame on his trainer, Javier Capetillo. But few believed him. How could a fighter not know what was being wrapped around his hands before a fight? The boxing community was abuzz with speculation. If Margarito cheated against Mosley, how many other fights had he tainted? For Cotto, the revelation was a bitter validation of his suspicions. Margarito's punches had felt like bricks, and now it was clear why. Everyone started questioning Margarito's previous victories. How many of them were legitimate? Each win now seemed tainted by the possibility of foul play. The boxing community and fans were in an uproar, dissecting every bout Margarito had ever fought. For Cotto, the implications were deeply personal. Once seen as a victim of Margarito's relentless assault, he was now recognized as a victim of blatant cheating. The emotional toll was immense. Cotto had not only lost his undefeated record, but had also suffered physically and mentally from a fight that was supposed to be fair. The damage was profound. He lost 30% of his vision in one eye, a debilitating injury that would haunt him for the rest of his career. Adding to his sorrow, his father passed away shortly after the fight. In the aftermath of the scandal, Cotto demanded a rematch. This was not just about settling the score. It was about reclaiming his dignity and restoring his reputation. Promoter Bob Arum, who represented both fighters, knew that the rematch would be a major draw. Fans were eager to see if Cotto could avenge his controversial loss and expose Margarito once and for all. The stage was set for December 3, 2011, at Madison Square Garden. This time, Cotto was fueled by a thirst for revenge. He trained with a renewed focus, determined to prove that he could defeat Margarito fair and square. The atmosphere was electric, charged with anticipation. Fans from all over the world were eager to see if Cotto could avenge his controversial loss. This wasn't just about winning a fight, it was about reclaiming his honor and setting the record straight. From the start, Cotto dominated.
Cotto has drawn huge crowds here before. Margarito was on the big stage when he fought Pacquiao.
He entered the ring with a strategy laser-focused on targeting Margarito's previously injured eye. Each punch was delivered with precision and fury. The roles were reversed. Margarito, once the aggressor, was now on the receiving end of a relentless attack. Cotto's punches were sharp and powerful, cutting through Margarito's defenses. Every jab, every hook was a statement, a declaration that Cotto was back and stronger than ever. By the 10th round, Margarito's eye was swollen shut, a grotesque reminder of his previous injuries and the brutal onslaught he was now enduring. The ringside doctor stepped in, assessing the severe damage. It was clear that Margarito could no longer continue. The fight was stopped, and Cotto was declared the winner by TKO.
And still, WBA Super Welterweight Champion of the World, El Boricua de Puerto Rico, Miguel Cotto.
Victory was a moment of catharsis for Cotto. As he stood in the ring, the emotion was clear on his face. This win wasn't just about the titles or the accolades. It was about reclaiming his honor and proving to the world that he was the better fighter.
It was just satisfying, the most satisfying moment in my career.
He had faced one of the darkest chapters in his career and emerged victorious. The sweet taste of revenge was palpable. After the triumphant victory over Margarito in 2011, Miguel Cotto's career saw a significant resurgence. The win restored his confidence and solidified his reputation. He went on to face top-tier opponents, including a notable match against Floyd Mayweather Jr. in 2012, where he earned respect despite losing. Cotto's career highlight came in 2014 when he defeated Sergio Martinez to win the WBC and lineal middleweight titles, making him the first Puerto Rican to win world titles in 4 weight classes. He continued to fight high-profile opponents, including Canelo Alvarez, maintaining his status as a formidable competitor. On the other hand, after the crushing defeat to Cotto in 2011, Antonio Margarito's career never recovered. The severe damage to his right eye, targeted by Cotto, and the lingering cloud of the hand wrap scandal overshadowed his efforts to return. Despite multiple surgeries and a brief comeback in 2016, Margarito's performances were lackluster, and he struggled against lesser-known opponents. His attempts to regain his former glory were met with indifference, as fans viewed him with suspicion and disdain. Margarito retired for good in 2017, leaving behind a tarnished legacy. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of cheating in sports. For Cotto, the victory in the rematch was pivotal, allowing him to move forward and solidify his place as one of boxing's greats. The redemption he found in defeating Margarito was a testament to his integrity and perseverance. If you found this story as gripping as we did, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the world of boxing, and share your thoughts on this controversial fight in the comments. See you in the next video.